Hello, I'm Kevin. I am the Dungeon Master of Neon Goblin's campaign of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus Ride to Redemption. This is the beginning of our stream. We are sponsored by Roll20, a virtual gaming tabletop which is capable of running all kinds of tabletop games with many exciting features, such as membership assets that they give you every month, and a dark mode that we all use because dark mode is better. Without further ado, we will begin the stream. Last time, we went from a dungeon to the Flaming Fist hideout, where we were told to go to an inn and wait for stuff to happen. From there, we went to an inn where we did some item crafting and attuned to a bunch of items we got from the dungeon. Afterward, we went to a boat. The boat is where Ambric Van Thamper is. He knows some stuff about goings-on in the city. This concludes the recap and introduction portion of the stream. And from now on will be the gameplay portion, lasting until and after any breaks, up to the end of the stream. Thank you all for participating in the Neon Goblin stream of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, Ride to Redemption.
It's very
Take
dry.
it away, everybody.
You need like some cocoa butter.
I like that a lot.
I got into a real groove there, didn't I?
No.
Just couldn't stop myself.
Like stale crackers is what it was like. It was bad.
It was, you know what it was? It was the
again.
phrasing challenge. It was how do I phrase everything in a way that's both dry and informative without being interesting.
I thought it was interesting.
I loved it personally, and it's how we should start every stream.
Like a business
I agree.
meeting.
I agree with Griffin.
Oof. Oh boy.
In
Let me
this
just
essay, I will
roll some
describe the
stuff.
party's exploits. No.
Oh no.
All
Marcus,
right.
did you actually write an essay, Marcus?
Left to right.
About last week.
No, because we're just ignoring the fact that Griffin's character saved my life.
I mean, you can ignore it. I'm not gonna.
Okay, there we go with that. That's that.
Oh, he's rolling shit behind the screen. Oh boy.
And pretty low number there.
Uh-oh.
But that number is very high.
Oh.
So we're trying to get some info, is what I got.
Oh, there was the auto roll button. Didn't even need to do all that. All right, so you guys are on the gambling and drinking deck of the Low Lantern.
Yeah.
Currently, you're kind of splitting off to sort of gather intel, I suppose. I believe that because I just went back and looked, and we didn't actually finish off with this last session. I cut everyone off before we got to this because I needed to go to Chipotle to get food. But the thing that happens immediately at the beginning of the session, as Captain Ephraim wanders over to the Darcy table, as Bosco drifts to the bar to hopefully talk to his guildmate, the door up. Oh, nope, he's not supposed to be down there. The door that Tilden is standing next to opens. And from within it staggers a drunken man. And he looks like this. He is grinning ear to ear, has a meticulously sculpted little goatee, and an otherwise severe and angular face, which is currently sort of creased ear to ear with a like high-pitched little cruel laugh. And as he stumbles in between Tilden and Clive, he elbows his way past Clive, muttering like sort of a non-excuse me, and sort of pushes this guy out of the way and sits on this stool. And the guy grumbles but elbows him, but moves onto the stool next to him. So that's a thing that goes on. Is anyone doing anything?
As I recall, I had asked Ephraim to do something. Distract the Draugr that was at that table there.
Duergar?
That too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
As
so
I
Bosco, the
recall.
guy sits next to you and orders a drink.
Uh-huh.
And Captain Ephraim, you head over to the table of the Duergar, to which you have been pointed.
What does this guy smell like?
The drunk guy,
Yeah.
he smells like lavender. Definitely kind of got a perfumed thing going on. He is distinctly alcohol scented also.
I like
Smells
Bosco,
like
what do
wine.
you smell like?
that. Why don't you come smell me?
Well, that wasn't an answer.
He smells like sweat
Wasn't
and dirt. It's not bad. It's actually he's cleaned himself this morning. I can tell.
Wow.
Well, as Ephraim goes
What's in this room? Is it just a storage room?
You can ease the door back open and look in. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Alrighty then. Gonna have to move a couple people around because I forgot that, there was a room in there that you could look in. But yeah, you peek the door open. Are you attempting to do this stealthily at all?
Absolutely.
All right, roll me that check.
It is a 21.
All right. That's a very good check, but either way, you can see through the crack in the door that you've pushed open a couple of people sitting at a table. They are also playing what appears to be a game of Baldur's Bones, and one of them is a human, tall, bald, with a big, wicked-looking scythe on his back. And one of them is not a human at all. They are about 7 feet tall, but they're sort of hunched over and curled over the table. They have pale pink skin and are covered in these spines of varying lengths. They're very long and sharp as they come down to the hands, but then up the arm, they're shorter and blunter, all the way up to the back, and then they have sort of a hedgehog-like head and back mane of bristling spines. And they are muttering to their human buddy.
Do I hear anything?
You can make a perception check to try and listen in. I'm going to give him another perception check against you, though.
Oh, that's not good.
What was it? Yeah, no, that isn't good. You don't hear them talking, but they don't notice you looking at them either.
I believe it is time to just let sleeping dogs lie and warn my teammates.
All right. So the fancy man, Bosco, has finished off a glass of wine and is ordering a second. Ephraim, you have made it to the Duergar, and he looks up at you and nods as you sort of sit at the table with them. Are you sitting at the table with them?
I will sit at the table with them.
All right, you sit at the table with them, and he says, "We'll deal you in next time."
Well, howdy. I reckon that's a great idea.
Okay, sorry, hold on. Are you faking an accent? Or does Captain Ephraim have a southern accent? We're faking an accent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Damo also just
You know
sit
what?
at the table to be
Fuck
built
it.
in
Roll
next
for
hand?
deception. Roll for deception, Captain Ephraim.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 19.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So, he appears to not notice anything weird about the fact that you sat down next to him, or about what you said. So, the guy at the bar is still getting through that second glass of wine. Ephraim, you're on deck for the next hand. Everyone else, anything going on in your neighborhood?
Damo will also sit
respectively?
in. Damo will also sit in for the next hand.
All right, Damo also joins them.
While Captain Ephraim puts Bosco's plan into motion, Bosco would like to lean over to the fellow that is on a second glass of wine, I believe you said.
His second that you've been sitting at the bar with him for. He was drunk when he came out of the room.
Perfect. Hey. How you doing?
What is it? Little guy? What is it? What's your thing? What are you talking about?
Well, just making conversation.
That's great. I love conversation. I own this boat.
Yeah, do you? Well, it's
I
a
do.
lovely boat. It really is.
It's good to converse, I think.
At a bar, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like to drink at bars. more than
me too.
converse.
That's the best place to do it, in my opinion.
Well, you're not drinking, are you?
Oh, don't you
Don't
worry.
have a drink.
Oh, it's coming. It's in the mail. Don't you worry. You own the boat, you say?
I do. I'm kind of a big deal.
It seems like it. You smell wonderful, by the way.
Thank you. I'm very rich, so I have to smell good.
Yeah, rich people generally smell pretty good, I would have to say.
We have to. We have to.
You
no
have to.
No one will take you seriously if you don't smell good.
Really?
It's true.
Should I do something about that?
I don't know. Are you rich?
Well, I might be, someday.
Okay, but like, are you rich now?
I mean, they say, dress for the job you want, not the job you got, right?
Well, obviously that's true, but
So if I started to perfume myself with lavender, maybe people would take me more seriously.
wouldn't the other poor people beat you up for trying to act rich?
I mean, maybe.
That's a thing they do, isn't it?
I mean, they're going to do that anyway.
Why would they do that?
Um,
So mean.
Well, I mean, how long have you been?
If
on
you're not
this
even
boat?
rich. What?
Well, I'm not rich.
No, you are. You said.
I mean, I could be. Right?
You know what? I'm gonna go.
Where are you going?
He
we were
has
just
finished
making
his second
a.
glass.
We were just making. You and
He's
me,
grabbed a
like
third
this.
glass. He points at the bartender and says, "Give me the bottle. Give me the whole bottle." And the bartender gives him the bottle with a little click of her kenku beak, and he takes it by the neck and stands up from the bar.
Before you go, just got one
Well,
question.
What is it?
Where do you get that lavender? Is it like
I
a
don't
shop
know.
in town?
My
or-
major domo has it sent to our house.
What's
You would
your,
have to talk to him, and I don't
Who-
want to tell you who I am or where I live. So
Who's your? What? I thought this was your house.
no, I own this place.
You own a house and a boat.
Yes. Well, actually, now that I think about it, you could figure out who I am and where I live from the fact that I own the boat. So I guess I could tell you. I'm Amric Van Semper, and I live up in the upper city. in the Van Thamper mansion. So
shit.
that's that.
Well,
established.
you are somebody, aren't you?
Probably shouldn't come to my house to talk to my major domo though, because I can't guarantee that my guards won't just like kick you out.
No, I
kill
wouldn't
you, beat
dream
you
of
up,
it.
some kind of thing like that.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. My name's
Anyway, I'm gonna
Bosco.
take my bottle.
My name's
and
Bosco.
I'm gonna
Hello,
go back.
nice to meet you.
Didn't ask, and I'm gonna go. So.
You sure you don't want to sit and have another one with me?
Goodbye, Bosco. And
does he
he walks
go?
away from the bar.
There
To
you
go where? I'm sitting right next to Bosco at a distance. I just want to tail him like a little bit too close, but not too close.
As
Okay.
Remy goes by, I just want to wink at her. They remembered my name, didn't they?
I do both eyes at you at the same time in attempts to wink.
Just oh yeah, I forgot you can't wink.
Oh,
Love the consistency.
oh, Remy, you're amazing.
It has been. I have been rolling for the Dwergar in the corner to recognize one of you two. Hasn't happened. I've rolled 4 5s in a row for him. So
That's why
Not many.
Bosco sent Ephraim over there to distract him.
I mean, it
It's
didn't.
working.
It's not working. He's not doing
Totally
anything.
working.
It's
Wait.
you know what?
I'm waiting.
Keep going.
Can I point out that the odds of rolling the same number consecutively 4 times are 1 in 160,000?
I know it's
Wow.
insane. It's insane that it's happened.
Now, what info are we trying to get from them again?
Amric Van Thamper,
I just wanted
Yes.
lavender.
you suspect him of criminal complicity in running a death cult.
We're supposed to
Ah.
bring him in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So make sure you
Hence all of my comments in the Discord that James was ignoring.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I could look at that, I guess.
Well, I think James kind
That's
of
out.
did it.
It's
No, he was like, hey, you want to get a drink? And he's drinking.
I asked him for a drink. He's drinking.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Yeah.
He was already drinking, but he's still
okay. So he pushes past Tilden again and says, "Sorry, but why are you standing in front of the door?"
Oh, I'm just.
That's
I
because
just
I'm
am a
in.
bit-
I'm in there. You have to.
Oh,
That's
yes,
the
I'm
bat.
just.
You can't.
I'm just a bit of a
I'm sorry. I'm
wallflower.
interrupting you. I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna let you talk.
I'm just a bit of a wallflower, friend. Don't mind me.
Okay, whatever. Don't like do anything creepy or anything. Fucking, I got tons of people here. They'll throw you out of the bar. Don't even think they won't. And he opens the door again. You get another pretty good look at the spiky guy and the human, and then he shuts it.
Well, I think that went well. What do you think, Remy?
We've definitely made a ton of progress.
Well, we know exactly what door he went into. So I
We
guess
sure
we have.
do.
Although I wonder if that door leads to another door. And I put my ear up and make like cup shape.
What do you think they're doing in there?
Gambling, duh.
Okay,
How much
so-
money have we got?
Not a lot.
I think we've got a lot, don't
You
we?
do have a lot.
We got a
You
lot,
do.
right?
We have a decent amount.
Well, I
You
don't
haven't fenced any of your stuff yet,
Like,
but you
as
have
a group,
the rest
Then we
of
don't have
your-
money.
No, this
Well, we
this-
have, like,
the
at least
pure
a couple
cash
hundred gold,
from
yeah.
the
Okay.
you have like
Maybe we should get one
there's
of
several
us.
thousand copper pieces.
Yeah.
We should
Oh,
get
I
one
wrote-
of us to join the game, right?
I wrote it down somewhere, but
It's in
yeah.
it's in the
No,
chat.
I think it should
somewhere.
be you, Remy. I think you'd be the one.
Do you know how to stack cards and decks and hide chips places?
I mean, I can hide anything anywhere.
So on that
Game.
disturbing
here's something.
sentence, we're gonna swap over to Ephraim, Damo, and the game of Baldur's Bones for just a second. As the Dwergar says, "I'm your dealer. Name's Grimboot. Also, I noticed you come in with 2 people I am familiar with.
No shit.
You are 2 elves I have not seen. What is your association with Bosco and Remy?"
Correction, I am not an elf, but I can understand the confusion.
What? You have the pointy ear. You are tall. You are blue.
Right. And
Yes, that's his elf. That's his elf looking.
the same. It's never mind.
Whatever. It's fine. It's tall, blue, pointy elf. That's you.
Kind of broke me down to basic features, but that's okay.
Well, you do. How many fantasy races you think there are in Baldur's Gate? You will lowball it. You will. I give you 100% odds you lowball it.
So you just kind of
people call me dwarf every day in day out. Hey dwarf.
And how does that make
little
you feel?
gray dwarf? How are you?
How do you?
I am numb. I am numb to it. I lived here my whole life. I am numb. It means nothing to me.
You shove the pain down deep, is what you're telling me.
There is no pain. I am used to it. I am little dwarf guy. To them, it's fine. They don't need to know I'm Dwergar. They don't need to know my people's traditions.
Just an
Do
advice.
they need to know I can innately make myself invisible or twice my size? No, they don't.
That sounds
That's
amazing.
better
and
just
unique.
for Grimboot. That's just for Grimboot to know.
Just some advice. When you numb yourself to one thing, you might numb yourself to everything. So it might be good to think about that.
You know, you sound a lot like Grimboot's therapist. And for the record, Grimboot's therapist, deeply boring, annoying guy. Real shithead.
Why do you keep going?
Grimboot gets a write-off from the guild. For,
okay, makes sense. You have a right to change therapists.
Gets to keep more loot from people he beats up.
Okay, so this game.
Right, yes, dice game. You didn't answer question about Bosco and Remy.
Oh,
so
I wasn't
we're
trying
gonna
to
do
distract
that
from that
and then
at
we're
all.
gonna do
And
dice.
that didn't work. Okay, cool.
No, I know. We got sidetracked with elf thing.
Yeah. Wasn't supposed to be distracting or.
Would it make you feel better if you told me what kind of thing you are?
Yes, I'm a Vidalcan.
Okay, you are Vidalcan.
Yes.
I am Dwergar.
You're a Dwergar.
Now we both know. Do you think is your life better now? My life is not.
I felt validated at that moment, and that was nice.
Well, that is good for you, but really, maybe you know what? I think about it. All right, I think about it, Vidalcan. Anyway,
I appreciate that.
So Baldur's Bonds, you know how to play game?
Do I know how to play this game? Not inherently, unless I've just picked it up.
Or no, wait, Bosco and Remy. Bosco and Remy. What is connection?
I keep trying to get him up. It's almost there. They just met them coming in. Don't really know them too well.
Okay. Sort of a crew thing. You crewed up with them.
And, we met them only maybe a couple hours.
Well, we were on a job, you see, to steal an artifact of sorts.
Wait, are you not Southern anymore?
That was
No,
Southern.
that was
still Southern.
Level
he was still doing the accent.
You just totally called him out on being bad at accents. Like, so rude.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Amazing. No, I think that's funny. I think Remy's like, what is going on here? This is amazing.
This tavern rules. You guys should come here more often.
I'm talking more.
I'm sorry, Griffin.
And what he means is we are currently friends of convenience and nothing more.
You know what? It's not Grimboot's business. Grimboot will come break their legs if he is told, and otherwise he will let them do their own thing.
Is there anything we should be wary of them in general?
Well, okay. So if you're asking, Bosco is shiftiest little piece of shit I have ever met in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And I have met so many shifty pieces of shit.
That's true.
Bosco is he won't stab you, all right? He won't stab you.
Oh,
but
I
he might
some
stab
news.
your mother.
Okay.
He might stab your mother. He might stab your cousins. He might stab your aunt. All right? That's Bosco. Bosco won't fuck with you, but he will absolutely get mad about some nonsense bullshit and kill your relatives instantly like that. Remy is very nice, very kind. Also, just do not ever turn your back on Remy, because she will steal all of your possessions and then make you think that you never owned them and that they were always hers. So, I mean, I don't want to talk shit about my coworkers, but you asked, and it seems like you kind of need to know. So,
I appreciate.
Yeah, Bosco is crazy, shifty little psychopath, and Remy is a kleptomaniac with mind control powers. So, there you go.
Okay. Any info on the dude who owns this boat?
Emmerich Van Thamper?
He seemed interesting as he was kind of walking around.
He's some kind of fucking bigwig. He owns... His mother owns half the city, and between him and his brothers, they are trying to own the other half. So that's, some real rich kid land control nonsense.
Yeah, you're a pretty well-informed guy.
I mean, anyone in Baldur's Gate could tell you that. They're very famous people.
Okay.
Also, I'm in charge of potentially, breaking the legs of Remy and Bosco. So them I have to know about.
Yeah.
And then the Emmerich Van Thamper thing, that's just like a local celebrity gossip. So.
Okay. How would we make sure you don't break their legs?
Remy and Bosco?
Yeah.
Try to keep them from fucking with Guild, and try to keep them from breaking their agreements.
Gotcha.
Good fucking luck with Bosco. And with Remy, I don't even know what her job is, frankly. So.
Speaking of, we had another individual on the crew that actually backstabbed us.
Your voice is so great. I want to say. Never met an elf with that kind of accent. Halflings.
Adopted.
It's, Grimboot, he might not be right about what race you are, but he'll never judge you for your past. That's Grimboot.
So wise and informed. Speaking of, there was a tiefling that double-crossed us. Now, my associate and I are new to the workings of the guild, but would you happen to know a tiefling of sorts? Proclivity for that kind of activity? No? Okay.
If there was tiefling working with Bosco and Remy and double-crossed them, people who know about it already know about it, and people like me don't learn about it until we have to go break somebody's legs. So.
Okay. All right. Okay, so how do you play this game?
So essentially, and then we're going to cut over to, because I don't want to pull the rules back up. And spoilers, you're not going to have time to get into this game. But
okay, fair enough.
Okay.
No, I know. You can play it like during long rests or whatever. It'll be fun. Be a fun little downtime activity. But right now, there is the sound of a window breaking on the side of the ship up toward where Tilden is.
Okay. Does it distract anybody as the sound happens?
People look up, for sure.
Okay. Well, then, as it happens, can I try to sneak my way over to that area while people are distracted?
I mean, they just kind of like look up at it, but you can absolutely roll stealth.
All right, just get up rudely.
You've got your like infiltrator thing happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's like a 23, 24.
Yeah, you essentially are able to like immediately glue yourself to like a shadow by the stairs and just sort of swing around to Tilden next to that door. The window breaking was somewhere up here.
Okay.
I don't know if that shows up over the fog of war.
It does.
It does.
Okay, then yeah. Right about here.
Is it still cracked? No, he closed the door. Is it locked?
It isn't locked. I would like both of you guys up near the door to make a perception check for me.
All right.
Yeah. Since I heard the glass breaking, I'm going to go up topside to see if I can get a view of the outside.
Okay.
So 15.
Okay. 15. You can hear like some definite like movement, hurried movement sounds.
Can I crack the door open a little bit?
There, you know what? If Tilton's already gone upstairs, I think we're just gonna go ahead and Tilton, real quick. You see a raven flying up and away from the side of the boat where the window broke. And yeah, so this door by Damo and Clive slams open.
All right.
And seeing you guys standing by the door and stuff, Amric Van Thamper is going to say, "Oh shit," and pull a knife, and we're gonna roll initiative. So, up on top, Rhea is sort of stands up by the exit to try and keep Amric from getting away. Essentially, that was what she was gonna do. The Raven, not this Raven, a different Raven, has broken a window down here and flown away. And then these guys in this room have begun to attack Clive and Damo.
Cool.
So that's where we're at, where we're rolling initiative. And if I could get those in whatever order you guys want, because I know what the alphabetical order is. Okay. So, Clive, 17. Bosco, 12. Damo is 16. Ephraim is 22. Remy
6
is 6. And Tilden is 16. And so up first is actually well, wait, what's your dex mod, Captain F?
It is 17 for a +3.
Okay, then Amric Van Thamper is going to be first.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
big
Look
boy.
at him. Being a fast guy.
And so what he does is he is going to give me a stat block, throw a smoke bomb. So he reaches under his cloak, and there is a small thud and a flash of light, and the area in a 10-foot radius becomes heavily obscured.
Okay, which area, like
centered on him.
Okay.
So there we go.
All right.
And then he is going to go ahead and... Is that a bonus action? It is not a bonus action. He's gonna make you know what? He is just gonna leave that there. That's his turn. He throws the smoke bomb. Anything else he tries to do would be probably out of his purview as the guy he is. So he's just gonna step back, which does provoke an opportunity attack from Damo and Clive, which is at disadvantage because it's heavily obscured.
Wow, same number, 9 plus 15?
15 misses.
Okay.
Oh, stand by. I'm sorry.
He does sort of step behind the door too quickly for you to hand on him.
So for me, I rolled with disadvantage a 22.
Look at that.
Clive, on the other hand, quick as a whip. What melee weapon are you using?
I'm using Warcaster, and I cast Chill Touch.
Yeah, there we go. Clive, on the other hand, whips out a necromantic hand
for 1 point of damage.
Look at
that. It just barely manages to graze his shoulder as he ducks away, which you hear a little noble yelp as that happens. So that is his full turn, and now we're up to Ephraim.
All right.
So the smoke bomb has gone off. It's obvious that a fight has started. The patrons at the bar are going to largely be attempting to stay out of it.
Including the Duragar?
Including the Dwergar, yeah. He's
great.
Off duty right now.
Oh, he's off. Oh,
he wouldn't be relevant unless...
He just said that.
He wouldn't be relevant except for the fact that...
Unless legs need broken.
You guys happen to have a couple of Thieves Guild members in the party, so I figured, hey, why not give everyone an opportunity to do a little friendly role play.
Okay. So
With one of Bosco and Remy's coworkers.
Means a whole lot less to me than it does to most. So I'm gonna go 5, 10. I'm gonna go. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Ephraim, why are you still affecting a strange accent? The gig is up.
Just like to have a little fun every now and again.
Man.
And I'm gonna use my action to cast Mage Armor.
So you've pushed your way through Clive and Damo and into the room?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So you slip around the door and there is a faint buzz in the smoke as your golden celestial armor comes into existence over your robes.
Woo!
And then it is Clive's turn.
Clive.
For once, high up in the initiative order.
So exciting.
Clive will move through Damo Square and also go up the stairs. And I don't know how much distance that's been so far. You could help me out. 5, 10.
5, 15. That's 20 feet. Where
20, 25, 30. And now he's standing next to.
You're next to Tilden. You're next
Tilden,
to a bird who is probably going to fly away, I think.
That's fine. And he looks at Tilden and he goes, "Let's make sure no one escapes this place."
All right. No clarification. We're massacring everyone on the boat, I guess.
Well, we know who we're capturing and who we're killing.
I'm just saying, Tilden might not like that. Might be a little bit too much.
Tilden is a smart man, and how dare you?
Tilden is a 5,000-year-old death elf who thinks that every soul should be dead because then the Raven Queen is happier.
No, he just knows that death is a natural part of life.
Have you met him?
He's a little emo,
Hello,
but he's
Clive.
cool. He's cool.
I think it would be beneficial if they try to get out the windows if we grease the area right in front of them.
You have grease?
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
They are not currently trying to get out of the windows. Also,
You know what
it's
else really works in
the little blue
a
boy has
closed
grease.
situation?
actually, you know what? The windows are below the dock line, so it would take a pretty impressive feat of shimmying to get out the windows and up. Their only way out, barring something pretty stupid, is up these stairs and onto the dock.
So basically, he's casting a smoke bomb right now and just hiding in the room.
Well, he threw the smoke bomb in there. Well, he threw the smoke bomb and backed up.
Okay.
This is happening very quickly so far. It hasn't been even more than a few seconds.
True.
So their plan has not yet been made clear, if they have one.
Gotcha.
But you know they're trying to get away. So nothing else. Just gonna head up to the top and get ready to.
Yeah, like with the smoke bomb, you've effectively neutralized all of his abilities. So he's going to wait until this jerk comes through the smoke bomb so we can hurt him.
Fair enough. Although I think that heavily obscured doesn't mean you can't see someone.
Yeah, but
in terms of like spell targeting.
So. Yeah, but with spells, you're either going to make the save or I'm going to do something risky.
No,
so,
absolutely.
I'll
I
wait
don't think you made like a wrong
chance.
decision.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if I say heavily obscured, it doesn't mean not visible to you.
Gotcha.
Necessarily, in absolute mechanical terms. But for now, we are going to go to Damo's turn.
Alrighty. So I can vaguely see them.
Yeah, there are shapes in the fog right now.
Cool. So I walk up and I cast Fairy Fire centered on, it's a 20-foot radius, so it's going to hit all of them. So I guess centered on him, I can't remember his name, but the dude we're trying to capture, and then you make dex saving throws.
So that is a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm trying not to hit Ephraim because I don't think I can choose.
No, you cannot.
So yeah, outside of Ephraim's range.
So we'll put it here or here.
Would that hit you though?
Yeah, am I? I guess. Do I get affected? I guess if I would back up if that was the case and not move forward.
Well, let me just real quick see what Fairy Fire's wording is.
I think you would. I think you would get affected.
Yeah, it doesn't say I. Yeah, I guess it doesn't say I can't hit. Yeah, any creature.
Any creature. That's you.
Yeah. It says each object, if it fails a dex save. You know what? Because of the dex save, what we're gonna say is that the sort of force of the spell is it's like you're sort of creating a force that lights up all these objects.
Yeah, because I guess I would see it coming if it's a dex save.
Yeah, you would know not to stand in it when you cast it, which is easy enough. So we're good. They are gonna have to make their dex saves and otherwise be out. So that's gonna be 1 from Amric. That's an ability check, not a saving throw. Doesn't have any bonuses to it though, so that is a 13 to save.
That fails.
All right. And then we've got his 2 buddies, one of whom is getting an 11. That's the human.
Mm-hmm.
And the creature gets a 21. So
So he's the only one that passes.
Yeah, the creature passes. Amric, however, is outlined, as is the thug.
All right. Dope. So I can just roll straight.
You can.
Okay, cool. So then Topaz is going to use a bonus action, so I'll just shoot him. And that's a regular 20.
Okay.
So
that hits.
94 for 5 points of damage.
All right. What color is your fairy fire?
Ooh, I get to pick a blue, obviously.
All right. A bright blue wave of dancing lights pops out from the center of your armor where the crystal heart is set. And one of the creatures manages to duck, but as it does, you see that it doesn't all the way get around the spell. The spell does catch it, and it nevertheless doesn't affect it. So this creature has resisted the spell in some way.
Oh, man.
But the two humans in the room are both outlined in a bright blue light.
Okay. Do I have anything left for a roll to figure out what this creature might be?
We're gonna say that triggers an Arcana check for you.
Okay. I've done better, but I get to roll a d4 because of my Philadelphia thing. Okay, 8 plus 6.
I'm gonna call this like a DC 8.
Okay, well I made
check. Yeah, so this is a devil. This is for sure a devil. Makes perfect sense. It all lines up. The magic resistance, the fact that it's chummy with Amric. This is a spined devil, and this is a magic resistant creature, essentially.
That is not good.
Could be better.
Yo, Captain Ephraim, we have a devil in here.
Oh, then it will be a fair fight.
Oh.
So, Captain Ephraim, spined devils are easy pickings for you. At least they were back when you were like a 16th level paladin. But who knows what the situation is now? I don't. Anyway, if that's all you've got going on,
yeah, I feel pretty good about that.
We are gonna send it to Tilden, who is up next.
So a couple questions.
Yep.
When we were walking up to the vessel, could we see into the windows from the dock?
No, the windows are below the dock. So there's one window here that you could potentially have seen some of the floor through, but otherwise there's really no angle on it.
So I can't shoot into it. Gotcha.
No. It's like 10 feet from the edge of the dock down to the top of the window.
All right, no problem. All right, so I shall go back downstairs, and I will just fire at this guy with my rifle.
All right, yeah, that's going to be fine. Disadvantage from fog, advantage from fairy fire. This is a normal attack.
That is a 27 to hit.
27 hits for sure.
That's 11 damage.
All right, so your first shot tears a solid hole through this guy's armor around his chest.
And that's it. I only have one shot, so.
All right, so then up next is Bosco.
All right, so there's a bunch of chaos going on at the north end of the boat here.
Yeah, there's now been shot fired. There's spells and smoke bombs happening.
I can't
Violence
see down
is
the
occurring.
hallway. Me and Rainier
Uh,
sitting at the bar.
You can't see up through here now.
I'm gonna walk over to Grim Boot.
Hello, Bosco.
Look, I'm sorry about last time, okay?
What are you?
Look, do what you have to do. And he'll sit down in a chair and he's gonna put his ankle up in Grim Boot's lap.
Oh,
Do what you have to
Bosco.
do. Just leave Remy out of it, all right?
So his eyes become immensely sympathetic, and he says, "Oh, Bosco, no, that is, we are not.
Look, I'm
Look,
a different
I roughed
person
you
now,
up.
okay? I've been through some things. I've had some mental, what do you call it when you have a breakthrough? That's what I had, a breakthrough.
Okay.
And I'm a completely different person now.
That is maybe what has happened. I don't know. I can't. Okay, Bosco, here. He gives you back your ankle and your leg.
Thank you.
We are not. I am not currently in charge of leg breaking you. I am not leg breaking you. I'm not leg breaking Remy. I didn't even
Well.
break your legs the first time, Bosco.
Well, it wasn't your. Yeah, okay. I appreciate
I
that.
beat you up
really
one
do.
time, Bosco. It was job. It was job. I beat you up.
Maybe. Well, if we're on the same page, I feel like we are.
What did you do anyway? What
I've-
did you do to make me beat you up?
I feel like I don't. There's some water under the bridge, mate.
All right, I guess I don't know.
I
so
feel
not
like if
bad.
we're on the same page, I don't know if you noticed all the chaos, gunshots, and things at the north end of the boat there.
No, I did for sure.
Maybe we could go up there and get in a tussle. What do you think?
Oh, Bosco,
You
it's
feel like
my
a
day
tussle?
off. I'm not gonna fight anybody on my day off.
Well, I mean, you need to stay current, yeah.
Limber,
you gotta
I guess, yeah,
look at it like training,
All right, Bosco, make a persuasion attempt.
All right. Oh, that's my best thing. Let's see.
I forgot to hide as my
I rolled
bonus
it.
action.
I rolled a natural 20.
We can still
Oh
count.
wow! Look at that.
Roll your stealth check.
And so that's a 20.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
There we go.
Grimboot looks at you. He looks down at the leg that you gave him. He sighs. All right, the Bosco, you're in trouble. I'll help you out. All right.
Well,
And-
I mean, I'm not in trouble. I mean, we could sit here and drink, or we can go up there and get fucked
All
up.
right.
What do you
Look, I
think?
bought in already, Bosco. Don't.
Let's do it.
Okay. So he stretches, and from off of his back, he pulls two long, wicked-looking Dwergar war axes,
Yeah.
and he gets involved in the fight. So he's
All
also
right.
going to roll initiative. 3.
At least he gets to go
Perfect.
before he's.
That just means he's a strength-based character, and that means that it's really gonna hit hard, baby.
Yeah, it's good to roll low when initiative's already happened. So now
Yep.
he gets a turn.
Yep, that makes perfect sense. If it had been high, he would have just been next. So I don't know how the rules work. It doesn't matter. Probably in the rules, everyone at the bar rolls initiative, whether they're involved in the combat or not. But that sucks, so we're not going to do it that way.
That's fair.
Yeah, right.
All right,
I mean,
so
it'd just
Bosco
be a lot
has
of dodge
successfully
actions.
recruited a new character to join your side, but the tall, bald human with the nasty-looking scythe on his back is up, and he is going to curse at Amric. What'd you start this fucking fog, you dipshit? I can't hit anybody. And he is going to try and swing at Ephraim. Right, disadvantage. All right, first one was lower, so that is that's an 8. That's an 8 to hit.
Not quite.
This is exactly
He
what
gets
I'd be
another
doing.
attack.
That's nice.
What?
Not better. Well, a little better. 13. So,
Still not. Oh, just
Yeah.
not quite.
oh, 15.
Still not quite.
Yeah, no, okay. Final number. 15. So he swings twice at you, but you're easily able to duck him in the fog. And Rhea is gonna go. She looks at Clive and says, should I go down there or?
I don't know, Ray. They dropped a smoke bomb. It's really inefficient and will really prolong combat unless they come out of it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, unless our friends tell us the smoke dissipates, we're really wasting our time. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's that.
Yeah.
And she stands where she is.
Mm-hmm.
She readies an attack on anyone who happens to come by. Not literally. She's not literally going to swing at anyone who enters her range. All right. So that's her, and now it is Remy.
Right. I am going to open up. I'm going to move.
Just check the timing on that smoke bomb.
I'm going to move just a little bit more down this hallway, just kind of like peeking in to see if I can tell what's going on. And other than the noise, I can't really see too much. So I'm going to open up my cloak and I'm going to point up to the ceiling and I'm going to say, go, ferrets, go. What is it?
They'll take it. They'll take that. There is a tiny trill of a trumpet, and from within your pocket, 5 ferrets emerge, and they line up in order of height.
Wait, and I'm assuming, it's a smoke bomb. The smoke is rising, so the ferrets can see a little bit better underneath.
That is an assumption. They can.
They can or they can't?
They cannot, no.
Okay, cool.
I think smoke bombs settle. I think they get lower.
It's neither of those happens.
That's not how smoke works. Well, okay, anyway.
It is a smoke bomb within the mechanics of Dungeons & Dragons 5e that obscures the area within 10 feet of it until the end of the user's next turn after they use it. That's the smoke.
Not changing at all what I'm doing. Just curious.
I didn't think it would.
And so I'm gonna whisper down, okay, boys, we got a job. And I'm gonna have them kind of like move them forward. And then the human that I can see directly ahead of me, what kind of shoes is he wearing?
He's wearing heavy black boots.
Great. And so I am going to okay, guys, have any of you ever seen seen movies don't exist. Have you ever
the play?
Have you ever seen the play?
Yes. Have you seen that play where it's like it's kind of a love story, but it's a little bit creepy, and it's like someone who is
I like it already.
They're having issues getting dressed, and so all of these little creatures come help get them dressed so they look beautiful for the ball. Have you seen that one? Oh, okay, fine.
No,
okay,
miss, I can't say we have.
Fine. So all I need you to do is crawl underneath, take his shoestrings of his boots, untie them, and retie them together. Really tight.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
We can do that. No
Amazing.
problem.
That's awesome.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good luck, guys. I give him the little double thumbs up.
We'll trip him right up. We will. And they scurry off.
I am going to assume that my monologue of trying to explain Cinderella is my whole action.
No, you're activating the ferrets via the pose is your action.
Okay.
And as well as giving them their order. So I guess the Cinderella monologue is part of the action.
Okay, so I won't give myself a bonus action then, and I will.
You can do a bonus action.
Okay, I did.
Mechanically, there's no problem with that. You've used your action to activate and give an order to the ferrets, and now you have a bonus action.
I will say that monologue probably took a good minute, but
offered no more context.
Did you hear how long Bosco and Grimboots' conversation was? We're not. Talking is a free action. That's how this works.
Sweet. Then I'm also going to hex the guy who his shoes are about to get tied together.
Okay, his shoes are tied together and he is hexed. No saving throw on that, right?
Hex? No.
Okay.
No, but he has.
Disadvantage on what?
He is going to make a dex save against having his shoes tied together, but that's not going to happen until his turn.
And the ability that I want to choose, that he choose one ability to have a disadvantage on, I want that to be dex.
Okay, yeah, right, obviously. So your Looney Tunes plan has been sprung into action.
Amazing.
And the spined devil makes its move. So, Damo.
Yeah.
You are standing in front of it.
I am.
And it is... No, that doesn't work on this. It would use its devil's sight to see through the dark, but fog is not dark. Fog is physical. It's an object. So
this guy almost sounds inept.
Well, let's not be rude to the poor devil.
No, not the
Hasn't
devil.
even had its turn yet.
Not the devil, the drunken individual.
The guy who dropped the
Well,
smoke bomb. Yeah.
He, I think, panicked. I think is the word. There.
Yeah.
He saw a bunch of scary-looking adventures. He's not super familiar with physical threats. So, okay, he is gonna make the spine devil, who's a she, is going to make 2 attacks on Damo at disadvantage. So that's 1 attack that is a 6.
Nope.
And 1 attack that is a 13.
Nope.
All right, so that is a bite and then a stab. He has like a little fork, like a little trident, but one-handed. And that's the turn. Boy, life is hard in the smoke cloud. Speaking of the smoke cloud, Amric Van Thamper. Amric is going to... you know, I wouldn't have done it, but you did bring it up. And the smoke cloud is messing with... You know what? He is going to dive through the broken window and attempt to scramble up onto the dock.
So I still technically get an opportunity attack then, right? Since I can see what he's doing.
You sure do, yeah. Neutral opportunity attack.
I guess I'll try to grapple him. That's an action, or can I not do that? I don't know.
I don't think you can grapple as part of an opportunity attack.
Okay.
I think you can swing with whatever you've got, but otherwise.
I shall do that. That's a 17.
Hits.
And that's for... That's not bad. 13 points of damage.
All right, yeah, that is a respectable hit. What are you hitting him with?
Lightning. It does 2d6 each round for at least one when I hit once.
Is that a ranged weapon? Because
it is a ranged weapon, so disadvantage.
Well, no,
right.
Opportunity attacks.
Oh, then I'll hit him with. I can hit. I have a thing too. I have a.
Well, I asked, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be like a 16 to hit with the sword.
Yeah. No, that doesn't hit actually.
Wow. Okay. And that's it.
Okay, so he is unfortunately going to scramble away from your swing and leap up the window outside. Attempt to... Oh, that is a nat 20 for a 24. So he just gets a foot on the windowsill, swings his body through the opening, and leaps the 10 feet up to the dock. No problem. And there he is. And he sees Clive and Rhea standing up on the ship. Goes, ah! and starts to attempt to run away.
Nice positioning, Clive.
I told you specifically not to go down there, but then he nailed the acrobatics check, and it was a hard acrobatics check. So, is it my fault that this is happening to you? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
You don't know the full story, though. There's a reason why I'm not worried about him doing this. So, the fight inside of the thing moves to Ephraim with the 22.
So is the smoke bomb dissipated?
Smoke bomb is dissipated.
I didn't get to use my blind sight. Okay, well, I am going to reposition round yonder this away.
Okay.
And take a shot at the devil, excuse me.
All right, you snake your way around the human thug and swing at the devil.
I'm swinging at the devil. Oh, that's only a 10. That stinks.
But you have advantage because of the fairy fire, right?
No, the devil's not lit up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fortunately.
Yeah, so 10 does not hit.
Oh no.
Well, I should double check the AC. Yeah, no, 10 doesn't hit.
So this glowing purple man is just running down the street. That's funny.
Oh, so I have advantage on him. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. No, I lied. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. That's that then. Okay, so you miss your attack, but it is now Clive's turn. Clive got a perp on the run.
Clive will first free action tell Rhea that's our target running away on the docks.
Okay.
How loud do you say that?
What?
How loud do you say that?
I shouted out loud, yeah. I shouted. Now I will attack him with a chromatic orb at second level.
Okay.
Oh. The total is a 15, so I miss, I believe, right?
Total is a 15?
Yep.
Then yeah, you do miss.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did.
Oh.
So,
Tough.
with my bonus action, I will Misty Step.
There you go.
Then I would move to the other side of him, but there's no room on the map.
Yeah, we can
And I would say
swap you guys around.
Surrender or die.
Give me an intimidate check.
Okay.
You can use your intelligence modifier. Spells.
Well, then that will be a lot different than what it normally would have been. And instead,
keep that in mind, guys. Rules as written. Modifiers for ability change all the time.
It's a 13.
Yeah, that's probably not going to do it. He would rather be away from you.
Yep, that's fair.
But actually, now that you've moved back up there, I think that we can make Rhea's held action give her a little bit of a dash. So she is going to make it hop off and all the way there. Or actually, she can hop off this way and get straight there. So Rhea is right on top of him on the other side.
Kevin, would you be amenable to taking a short break?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So Emmerich has run, and we're taking a break.
I'm ready.
BRB.
All right. No,
And
we
that
got
would
a battle
not be
to
a good
finish.
idea once
We got
we're
a
live
battle
on
to
Twitch.
finish. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We're doing a great
Anyway,
job, guys. Really, I'm
we
very
really
proud
are.
of all of you.
Hello, we're back.
Except for
We're
Griffin.
back.
Hello.
Griff's
All
doing
right.
a great job. What are you talking about?
So, there is a running Van Thamper. There is a fighting devil. There is some guy, and other than that, and I skipped Grimboot's turn
Oh,
because
no.
I couldn't put him in the initiative order.
Oh, Grim Boot.
He's before me then? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to put him.
Right now.
Well, no, it would actually be it would be Damo, who he's before, because Clive, your turn is already happened. So it is now Grimboot is gonna actually the fight below decks is too cramped for him to do much. So he's going to throw one of his axes. He's gonna come up here, throw an axe. Yeah, that hits.
He gets advantage if he's throwing at the one dude.
Yeah, let's see if he crits. Doesn't. That is right. I'm just gonna give him 7 damage on the human dude, who is now looking pretty messed up. That was a solid hit, and he did not like it. He's got a bullet hole in him. There's an axe hanging out of his shoulder. Things have suddenly started to go very bad for him. Damo. The axe caroms past you and embeds itself in this guy, and now you're up.
First thing I say is, so your benefactor ran off. Do you want to keep doing this? And then I repeat the same thing in Infernal.
So the human says, and simultaneously the devil also speaks, but the human says, gotta cover the boss. Besides, you all look like small fries. Or you did,
You're
and
almost
now
dead. You're bleeding out. As
we're not talking about that. I'm a tough guy. I have a lot of pride.
Cool.
And unless you want to make this some kind of intimidation check, I'm afraid I'm going to keep trying to murder you.
Clive calls down, I totally respect that.
It's a respectable attitude.
Yes.
Mystery voice.
Yes. Any hobgoblin worth his salt would feel the same way.
Anyway, have at you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, honorable death it is, apparently.
If you melee them, you can choose not to kill them.
You can do that?
Yeah. Oh, God. Bosco, you murderer.
So,
I worry that I may have affected Bosco's characterization via Grimboot's warning earlier.
I will, since he has
that was
Fairy
his
Fire,
opinion of you. He's a guild leg breaker. He thinks that anyone who's as
breaking the rules is a jerk. Yeah.
Dangerous loose cannon.
Okay, well, since he has Fairy Fire on him, I assume my range attack will then just be a straight roll instead of disadvantage.
Yes, it would.
So that's a 16.
All right, pew pew hits him.
Dope. Okay, 4 plus 4, 8 points of damage.
All right, that zaps him pretty bad. He convulses and drops to one knee, but then powers back up.
Okay, and then Topaz makes a shot, and then he can move away to not have disadvantage and have advantage. So that's a 15.
15 hits.
All right, little laser for 6 points of damage.
Okay, so as Clive's words, you can spare him if you want, waft down through the open window, Topaz fires a beam out of his little mouth and blows this guy's brains out the
Okay, he's
back
gone.
of his head all over.
Range
the
attacks cannot be subdual. Oh, you've just learned. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
and he collapses backward, sort of barely squeaking out, "I was foolish."
I knew it. I got it. Okay. Lessons for later.
What an arrogant guy. Anyway.
And I
Damn, we
move out of the way of said demon to here. And, if he wants to make opportunity attack, go crazy.
Yeah, the demon does want to make an opportunity attack.
Wait, Ring has something to say.
Well, we didn't even get to see the guy try to run away with his shoes tied together.
Oh, right. That was a whole thing.
That was the guy with the shoes.
That was a whole thing.
So when he fell over really comically. All right, let's be honest here.
So instead of stumbling back, yes, he collapsed backward with his shoes tied together.
I calls down. We've really got to work on our synergy.
You're yelling from so far away.
Yes.
It's really.
Actually, it's not that far. It's only about
It's very close.
15 feet to the boat and 10 feet down to the window. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, the windows help.
All right. Well, that's that guy. So it is, in fact, Tilden's turn.
I shall move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I shall lean over and I shall take my shot. And
Okay.
since I was stealthed and he is fairy fired, I assume I have advantage.
Just so many reasons you have advantage.
Yeah, you have 2 advantage.
19 to hit
19 hits.
for 11 damage.
11 damage is... All right.
And
Amric takes the pistol shot in the back of the hip and squeals unpleasantly.
Squeal, little piggy.
Oh.
And then
Oh, that's fucked up of you.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I don't like that.
That was weird.
It's Tilden who's the main character, gets
I
his
object.
party notifications.
I object to
Everyone
this
dislikes
treatment.
that.
Your objection is
Says,
noted.
Squeal, little piggy, and all of the whole party turns toward him in that one JPEG of.
Oh, Bosco liked that. So sorry, never mind. Everybody except for Bosco liked that.
And now I shall attempt to hide behind the deck again, or
all right,
behind the railings. For a 14.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad.
Bosco is up next, and a little bit far away from the fighting.
He's a rogue.
Bosco's gonna watch Grimboot run off and into the fray, and he's gonna look over at the one guy who's left at the table. Who are you? What's your deal?
What?
You're just sitting there.
My name is Skadlik. I am a
Skadlik.
pilot.
Is there money on the table?
Yes.
I mean, they're gambling, right?
Yeah. You look at the money, and Skadrik looks at the money, and then he looks at you.
FZs?
I mean, nobody's going to notice and all this commotion. Right?
Glimboot scares me.
You convince your
he's
friend to.
He's a
to
pussycat. Deep down.
No. You can take the money if you want, but no.
I'm just going to take this one gold piece just to remember you by.
You take one gold piece off the table, and Skadrik stares at you. Just blank expression on his face.
All right, well,
He knows that that's his gold piece.
so you're an NPC, aren't you?
Let me. That is Skadrik's gold piece. Yeah.
Well, I will always remember this. You and me, this moment we had together.
I am going to move to Waterdeep.
Now I must say goodbye.
Goodbye.
And I guess Bosco's gonna move towards Remy over here.
This kind of shit does not. No, it absolutely does. I am going to move to Neverwinter.
Oh yeah, that's much nicer. It is.
Neverwinter is a nice place with
Mm,
no
you
modules.
You could try it. You could try Eberron.
What part of
Nice.
what part of the timeline are we in?
Where the
Is
hell
that-
is Eberron?
I don't want him to die.
It's far away, but it's far away.
What
I
was
am
his name
never
again?
from here.
Scad something? What was his name again?
Scadland.
Scad something. I'm gonna remember
Scadrick.
that. I'm
Scadrick.
gonna remember that. I'm gonna put
He's
that,
wearing a full set of flaming fist armor. This is that guy.
I'm gonna put that gold piece in a very special spot in my.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move over to Remy. And just kind of observe, see what's happening in there.
There's a monster trying to kill Captain Ephraim and Demo.
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine, right, Remy? I mean, this is what he's good at.
The boys are in there too.
Who?
The boys.
Who's
My
that?
boys. Felt
Oh.
boy. Silk boy.
Oh.
The names I forgot.
Oh.
You would remember their
They're my
names. They're
favorites.
felt, cotton, satin, silky, and tweed.
If you want to save the ferrets, maybe you should use your cunning action.
You are so capable of making a
Oh.
full rogue attack with sneak attack
Oh, well,
on
if you
this
say
monster.
so. All right. Then I will.
Fucking maniac.
I will do a neat little roll past Remy. into
You
the doorway
ridiculous,
as a rogue.
ridiculous man.
And
How heroic of you!
and I will heroically stab at this horrible monster. This
Great.
Captain
Awesome.
Ephraim. Okay. Attack with my short sword. That is a 16 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Okay. And then boop. Okay, so the short sword damage is 8, and the sneak attack damage is 3. So 11 total.
Okay, yeah. You deal 11 damage to this devil. But your weapon does not bite as deeply as you feel like it should
That's
at this
disappointing.
juncture. As though there is something in the nature of the devil resisting the cut.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? That's not how we're going to play this. You cut it deeply, and it hurts it bad, and then half the cut just heals back up.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's a cooler way to do
yeah,
resistance.
deal.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well,
Smart guy.
that's it for Bosco. I feel like the table thing took a little while.
All right. So it is our friend Rhea Mantlemorn's turn,
Get it, Rhea.
and Rhea is going to make a grapple attempt on
Nice.
Amric. Ooh. Oh. Okay. So she rolled a.
With Warcaster, she gets advantage. Just letting you know.
Does she? How does that work?
I can cast a spell and hurt him. I'm just saying.
Okay, so you're flanking for sure.
Yeah.
But flanking is not advantage.
I mean, grapple
flanking
isn't
is a +2 attack bonus, because then it stacks with other sources of advantage, which is the way I've been thinking about
Oh,
it.
I like that.
I like.
All right, cool.
If grappling is an attack roll, then she would have advantage.
Right, and it's not. So
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
It's a strength check, so it's like a skill check.
This is all things
Right.
we need to know.
And
all right.
all of this
Noted.
to say that Rhea got a 5 and
Oh,
Amric got a 4. So
Yay!
This was very
Amric
sad,
is
but it
stopped
happened.
in place, and Rhea has multi-attack. So she is going to stab him.
Well done, Ray.
So she grabs him, secures him in place, and then stabs him for a 19 to hit.
Nice.
And 8 damage.
Nice.
And she shouts, "Come quietly!" Also, if you do, I'm stabbing you to get you to
Stab
come
in the
quietly.
gut to just come on.
I have had a rough few days!
It's all right, Ray. We gave him the
Twisting
chance to
the
come
sword
quietly.
into
You
his-
hurt him. Hurt him as much as you want.
So it's not that deep a cut, but boy, Amric, huh? Am I right?
That's what he gets.
Anyway,
Clive is getting bloodthirsty a little bit. Just
Clive is a hobgoblin. He's always been bloodthirsty. You haven't
After
given him
Rhea
an opportunity to do it.
is Remy. So Remy, the ferrets return, give you 5 little salutes, and one of them says, "All right, we tied his shoes together. We did, and then a little dragon blew his brains out the back of his fucking big old head. So it really only ended up making his death a little funnier. But you know, sometimes ain't that just the way?
I love
So
these ferrets.
Well,
we're
here's
gonna
the-
jump back in your pocket now. Make
What?
sure to give us a vial of his blood. That's how the pay arrangement works."
Well, I was gonna say, you could think of it as a petty chore, or you could think of it as when you tie up a roast real tight when you've stuffed it before it's yours for the taking. Which
Okay,
is
all 5
exactly
of
what
their
I-
heads. What were you saying? Keep going.
Huh? Oh, but okay, I'll get the blood. Don't worry about it, and I'll open up my
Okay.
coat.
When you say the roast thing, all 5 of their little ferret heads cocked to the side as though they are considering what you've said. And one of them says, "Okay, that makes sense. We're gonna jump in the pocket now."
See, that one is a
And
little
they-
chef. The
They
one that
return.
Yeah, that's their Gordon Ramsay.
They return to your pocket.
Maybe more like a ratatouille.
Well, if you skinned him, he'd be a Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
So that's what their deal was, and you are up now.
Yes, I'm going to use my bonus action since the guy who was hexed dropped to 0 hit points to move the hex to the spiked devil, and then I'm just going to keep it as dexterity as well, and then I will hold out my hand and I will do my Eldritch Blast.
All right.
And that is a 16 to hit
All right. 16 hits.
for only 5 damage.
Plus your hex?
That
What's your
will
hex
roll well.
do? Or no,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
plus
different
D6.
thing.
Oh, I
you get these
Nice. Yeah, she's got it. Here it comes.
No, dude, the D6 is necrotic damage. Yeah, so that's an extra 6, so that's 11.
Nice.
Great. So 11 total damage. That looks like it took a huge chunk out of the devil. When you blast it, a bunch of the spikes on its back start to rot and fall off. And it squeals as it would be cool dramatically. It is its turn. So it is going to make its... Actually, you know what? It has a fly speed. So it is going to fly up in the air, knowing that it is hurt. And it is going to attempt to fly away through that open window.
Wings this whole time.
You can fly?
Yeah, little wings flip out of
They're
its spikes and
hard.
buzz against its back.
Terrifying.
Whoa, where opportunity? Do we get opportunity attacks?
Here's the thing. It has a feature called flyby that means that when it's flying, it doesn't
What?
provoke opportunity.
Like an owl?
Like an owl.
Well,
or a rock. That's
Well.
more applicable.
So it
like an
flies
owl.
up
What are
into
you
the air.
talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what else has it.
I mean,
Owl.
you're not wrong, but it's just no one thinks of an owl.
So it flies up into the air and away from the boat. It sees, unfortunately, on its way out, that it's something. Amric
Boss.
is something. Has
Master.
been
Lover.
something. Something is what you get.
Oh, I like this.
Roll an insight check. Roll an insight
Oh,
check.
here we go, baby.
You want it so bad.
Oh no, I have such good insight, but I rolled a natural 3. So yeah, no, I don't know.
This devil is Amric's dad.
Wow. That's
Your
true.
father comes to protect you. It will not be enough.
What?
Whoa.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Is that not your father?
You get stabbed in the side.
What did he roll?
Uh,
No, you don't tell me what he rolled. Shield. I'm sorry.
okay.
Now what did he roll?
You don't get stabbed in the side.
Yay!
You start yelling at Amric Van Thamper about how the devil is his dad. He says, "What are you talking about?" And the devil flies in at you, and you put up a little fly swatter mosquito scream,
Yeah.
which it slaps into. But
That's embarrassing. That's what that is.
that
No, I have a
is-
very high AC with shield. Thank you.
Not for you. but,
Captain
no.
Ephraim, everyone below Deck's turn. Ephraim, you could attempt the same acrobatics check he did to get out and up.
I was
You-
thinking the very same thing.
Can you do it out, Captain?
I can try.
All right, I want you to.
Don't blow your hip out.
This is like a pretty big
Only-
jump through a pretty small window, so that's a
Only
DC
thing
20.
that's gonna be blown is your mind after I absolutely nail this. Well, I'm gonna have a longer head start. I'm gonna have a.
That is also true.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna have.
You can do this. All right, show us what you got.
I go. Oh, I should have took proficiency in this. I didn't. Roll an 18.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, so now I have to decide exactly how much DC 1 5-foot cube of head start is worth on this, like, little vault slip jump. You know what? I think this is easier for Ephraim than it would have been for Amric, but
Because of the head start. He didn't have a head start.
you really are not helping your case with the head start thing.
If I make more distance to run, it's easier.
You know
Amric
what?
was also drunk.
I'm gonna roll a d20, and if it's a 15 or higher, then the DC is 18, and it's not. So we're gonna stick with my instinct, and you leap through the window, up to the side of the thing, and you get a hand on the side of the dock, but you are not able to scramble up.
Oh, shite.
This turn. You're there.
I'm not going to dump you in the water with an 18 on a 20 check, but
Good. Very good.
you don't quite leap out all the way.
Oh, help your captain.
Captain, are you here somewhere?
Oh, I'm off.
I hear your voice.
I'm off the side.
You sound very pathetic.
Oh.
You know I'm a hobgoblin and I really hate that, right?
So Amric is going
Like, I
to
would
attempt to
kick
break
you
out of
off
the
if you
grapple
were
check,
doing-
and he fails. Or wait, no, I got to roll it contested. And he fails.
Who's doing this?
And he fails. Amric fails to break out of the grapple check twice.
Oh, nice.
Or no, it's an action, so he only gets the first attempt.
Yeah, right. Unless he gets
And
two attacks.
he does not manage to escape the grapple, and having used his action, cannot do any attacks. So I think he is going to start shouting, wait, stop, everybody stop. If I surrender, are you going to kill me?
Who is he asking?
You, because you're in front of him.
And, is it my turn yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm clutching at my rapier at my side, and I go, no, you will be taken alive if you surrender.
Then I surrender.
Wise decision.
And the devil opens its mouth and lets out a shrill hiss and begins to fly away.
Yeah. All right.
Can I shoot it?
You can. Rhea is also going to shoot it.
If it's moving away from me, I also get to attack.
It's got 6 HP. There's no way it survives this barrage.
Okay.
In a flurry of shots, it goes down.
Well, can you roll an intelligence saving throw just to see?
I will roll an intelligence saving throw. And you're up next in the initiative order. It rolled a 3.
Yes.
You
Get
nailed
to
it.
hurt it! Yeah!
Wait, it had advantage.
Oh,
It succeeds.
okay. I don't get to hurt it.
Magical
my friends kill it,
resistance is a
though?
bitch.
Clive.
Yeah, it dies.
Help your captain, Clive.
So we are going to pick that up next session.
Clive helps his captain immediately.
But yes, Clive helps his captain. You're up on the thing. You're surrounding Amric Van Thamper. All of his allies are dead. And the casino boat he owns is not on fire. So we have made it through a session, avoided the worst case scenario, and we're going to pick up next time with the interrogation of Amric Van Thamper.
And your heroics
Right.
have made sure you're front and center for this interrogation. Well
See you there,
done.
everybody. See you there.
We didn't set it on fire.
We
Yeah,
were thinking about
I never
it, though.
believed we would have.
Thought about it.
0 arson. 0 murders.
There's always next week.
We
1 befriended coworker.
That's true.
we nailed the pacifist run. this
That dude
time.
might hesitate next time they tell him to break your legs.
Maybe.
I sure
You
hope
won't.
so.
Bye, everybody.
Bye guys. Wow, interrogation session next week.
Wow,
Whoa.
no. I think
We'll
it's
see if
probably
this
going to
guy
be
still
more
lives.
than that. It'll be quick.